Just talk a little bit here, just kind of get out in the open, get into character a little bit. Okay, so last Sunday, if you recall, I posted a YouTube video saying that I was going to get into the habit of posting a video on YouTube every week. And this is the second video in that series. So I'm 2 in, so that's good. It took me a while to come up with exactly what I was going to do, mainly with respect to the location of the shot. In the last video I mentioned I didn't want to have a green screen in the background or a boom mic, so I decided to grab this handheld microphone here. I feel like it made more sense. And ideally, I'm hoping I have better lighting established. I decided to grab out my one of my other soft lights. In the last video I only had one, now I have two. Hopefully it looks better when I get to the finished product. As to the topic of this video, I'm just going to go over what I kind of did in this last week here. Creatively anyway. I decided to focus on cloning myself in photographs and videos using the masking tool in both Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro. It's not something I've experimented with much in the past. I have used the masking tool in the past, just not for the purpose of cloning myself in a video. Now, they weren't the best works, at least not in my opinion. Particularly the videos definitely could have been much better, but the purpose behind the videos was getting better at the cloning aspect that I was working on, and not exactly fine-tuning the audio or the color grading of the videos. And the photographs were, I mean, they were pretty good, but some of them could have definitely been much better, again, in my opinion. One of them I was particularly proud of, where I was like reading a book sitting in a chair, and then another one I was standing up kind of taking a picture of myself with an iPhone. That was my favorite of the few that I did take this last week. And I'll probably continue to improve upon those skills moving forward into next week. My goal is to get it to become muscle memory with all the tools in Premiere and in Photoshop. In the past, I've usually just kind of used a tool when required for something I'm working on specifically. But now I want to make all those tools just much more automatic, so that I don't have to kind of search where they are in the respective application, so I can just get it done without even thinking about it. And then once I've established that with like the locations of where the tools are in the respective apps, I want to learn all of the keyboard shortcuts to enable those tools as well, to make it even quicker for me. And then also I'll have to figure out what new tool I'm going to add into next week's photographs that I'm going to be working on. I don't want to do a lot of the same. I want to add at least differences and variations to break up the monotony of not just the kind of work that I'm doing, but also the work that I'm posting. Because of all these photos that I am taking and the short videos are being posted to my Instagram. Because I'm not putting them on there so that people like them or think that they're cool, but just so that I can kind of put the work out there, even though it's not good. Because I've been reading a lot about artists and like watching documentaries and whatnot about not just artists, but like musicians, athletes, writers, authors, you know. Doesn't matter what their respective field is, just matters that in order for them to get better at it, they just do the work. They just do the work. It's not always good, and eventually, you know, they get better. It's like that thing with Michael Jordan and like the number of shots that he's missed. I don't remember the exact quote, but I do know it's a pretty popular quote. And so I'm just kind of going for that, you know. I'm going for, what's the word, prolific. I'm trying to be prolific with the amount of work that I am currently posting, just so I can get it out there. And ideally, like in a year, looking back through my Instagram grid, I'll see a degree of improvement as long as I keep at the same rate that I've currently been posting on there, and keep the same level of just gradually improving my photographs. And ideally, moving forward, it won't just be me in the photographs. I'll be able to find subjects to be in the photograph so that I can be more behind the camera for some of the photos, and take better photos, since I won't have to be the subject and the operator of the camera. Also, something I've been doing, I just glanced over at my notepad over on the table. It's got my list of subjects I want to talk about, which is leads into what the second topic is here. Writing out my shots and planning them out. In the past, I've always had a general idea of what I want to go out and shoot, but this past week I've started to write out the shots, at least the idea I have for the shots, as into like what I want it to be, what it's going to be like. I have one recently I wrote. It didn't end up working out the way I wanted it to, but the idea was it was going to be two versions of me in there, version 1 and version 2. Version 1 was going to be running, potentially up in the air, and version 2 was going to be on a bicycle about to start riding it. Now, that was the plan. It didn't end up working out that way. It ended up just being two versions of me, one getting ready to run by doing an arm stretch, and then the other version kind of just about to actually start the run. And that version I tried to make floating. I wanted to make it look like he was kind of up in the air a little bit, but because of the backdrop and the height of the objects that I was standing on, it didn't work out that way. And when I removed those objects that I was standing on, it kind of looked like I was just standing on the grass anyway, so it didn't really serve a purpose. But I guess if it did serve one purpose, it was that the shoes weren't buried in the grass like the version of me that was doing an arm stretch, so I guess that was different. So yeah, I'm gonna start planning out my shots more. And that's for photographs and videos, and even for this video here, I mean, I wrote like I mentioned, the topics that I want to discuss. Now, I'm not writing a script of exactly what I'm going to say and when I'm going to say it, but I am just having that idea of what I'm going to say so that I don't just sit here forever saying the words and, because that kind of frustrated me in the last video. And the another topic I'm going to be going over, what does it say here? Less thinking, more doing. That's something I have thought about this past week. In the past, I mean, definitely, I'm a big thinker. I think a lot. I think during times I probably shouldn't be thinking. You know, and I just need to start doing more. So there's the time to like plan out the shot, you know, to think it out, think out what I'm going to do, and then there's the time to do it. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's taking a photograph, recording a video, going for a run, going for a bike ride, digging a trench for a pipe or a cable, filling in said ditch, mowing the lawn, raking the lawn. Doesn't really matter what it is. I mean, it's just think about it less and just more doing. And then when I do that, I'll be able to get more done and I'll be able to get better at it instead of just overthinking it to the point where I'm no longer even going to be doing it because the time has passed. And that's it for that topic there. And let's see, the last topic I have written on this YouTube video idea sheet is, oh, I watched the film F1 on Apple TV. It was, when was it? Day before yesterday, so it was Friday night. I watched F1 with Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. It was a very good film. I liked it. I knew I would like it. I usually like films of that nature, about kind of like the biographical film about just an individual that's gotta overcome some obstacle to achieve success or not achieve success, whatever the case may be. I always like movies like that, like Ray, A Complete Unknown more recently, that Bob Dylan biopic, the Bruce Springsteen biopic that came out recently. Like, it doesn't matter what the biographic film is, what the subject matter is, most of those films I just genuinely like. And F1 was very good. I like the way that Brad Pitt's Sonny character just kind of goes about life in there. And it's inspirational to me in that respect, because he kind of goes about, there's this point where he says to Damson Idris's character something like, it's all just noise. You know, like he was referring to like the partying, the social media, the press, all that. It's all just noise. And what they need to be focusing on is the racing, is the driving. That's what they do. That's what they are. Everything else is just noise. And I like that idea, and I think it can be applied to most people's lives. Like me, just like posting these photos and videos and poems and whatnot on Instagram. I mean, for me, it's just really about just posting the content and getting it out there so they can be seen, you know, but I don't care if they get likes or not. I'm not as concerned about the level of engagement on the posts. It's just about getting the work out there and getting the work done. I just want to create. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm focusing on. And I don't want to focus on that noise. So that's where that film comes in to relate to kind of what I'm doing with my own YouTube channel here, with trying to just gradually get better at it by not focusing on this external noise. And let's see, is there anything else that I think that was the last topic. I think there was something else I wanted to go over here. What was that? Well, oh well. I mean, it's gonna bug me. Was there something else? Huh. I do not know. Oh well, see, that's what happens. I didn't write it down, and now that idea is just gone. Yeah, well, I guess it happens. So, yeah, I think I think I did it. I think this is video 2. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is it. Hopefully in the next one, oh yeah, this is what it is. Moving forward, I want to try and get a more set location for my videos to be recorded in, and I'm thinking it's going to be my office, my home office that I edit my videos and projects in. But right now it's got a lot of paperwork and whatnot spread about, and like notepads and whatnot, so it's kind of messy. I got to get it more organized in there before I can get a proper setup going on in there. And then once I've established that, I'll move operations into there. And then sporadically throughout, I might come back to this little backdrop I'm at here, because I do kind of like it. It does make sense. I just had the thought in my head that I might be a bit too close to this cupboard in the background here. But that just is what it is, I guess. Alright. Thanks for watching. Woo! I don't know why I just did that.